Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Tokriba. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Hello everyone, my name is Tokriba, and this is some more Stellaris Synthetic Dawn, and we shall be playing as the United Nations of Earth. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Synthetic Dawn is focused on robots, why are you playing as the UNE instead? Well, because there's a lot of changes to the game, and there are a lot of story-driven events as well that have been changed, so the game as a whole feels new again, and everybody else and their mothers are playing robots anyway. So I thought, I'm gonna go back to my first series, which was on the United Nations of Earth, and play that again, sort of, with a different galaxy, obviously, as well as now machine empires have been added. Well, but much has happened since modern humans first emerged in Africa some 200,000 years ago. Our kind spread rapidly across most of the globe, and soon the first civilizations took form. Scientific progress has been swift, though not without cost. Wars claimed millions of lives even before the atom was tamed, and the turmoil of the 21st century saw the mandate of the United Nations gradually expanded in an effort to create stability. By the early 22nd century, the supranational organization had become a de facto world government. Though some still resent the power wielded by the UN, as evidenced during the Mauritanian police action of '88, few can deny the technological breakthroughs that have come out of its sponsored research programs. With the recent completion of the first 3 starships, mankind is about to embark on a new era of space exploration. So, we are on the edge over here. There is a arid 11-size planet. This one is orange. That is new. And currently we cannot reach the next one, so 1 warp tech might already be enough to start exploring here. I like being on the edge. It means that there's less threats from all sides. I mean, sir, we're surrounded on all sides. Great, then we can attack in every direction. It's not something I really like. Now, what I'm gonna set up is gameplay. Let's put it on. No, we're gonna go for the full tutorial.
And tips are enabled.
Oi.
Building a star empire can be a daunting
Okay,
task.
then it's not then it's not that. Then I can turn this off.
Tutorial missions.
Yeah, now they're disabled. Good. Then I can actually turn it off because that's not the voice I selected. Like, we have the egalitarian voice. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Research. We also start with more minerals than I remember because they added like a base. They upped the base production of minerals by 5. You also get a base credits production of 5, but there's also some other things that have increased cost and reduced the income as well. Let's just go with solar panels, heritage site, nice to start off with. And I guess better mining facility. I know there was like destroyer level, space dock level 2 available, but it's a longer research. I know heritage site is also a longer research, but still. Start with a 16 planet, that's a shame. But there's plenty of stuff going on. Now, every tile has a resource. So I'm gonna build over the food tile, the autochthon monument, because it's really important and good to start out with that thing anyway. There's not a lot else we can do. Maybe check who we have as our leaders. We have a maniacal scientist, someone leading society research as well as engineering, and them being adaptable is actually quite nice because right now they can go up to skill level 5, but technology, other things you can get, actually you can increase the cap so they become up to level 10, I think is the cap, maybe even more, not entirely sure. Anyway, we're going to be playing, I think, we're going to be playing at a high speed because let's face it, this early game is not... it's usually the same. So far, no resources, and I don't like that.
Construction complete.
There it is. That's the new voice. That's cool. So, we finished our heritage site. And I'm going to move... Actually, with the amount of credits we gain, I can move someone off credits for now. And keep the research bonus coming in. Come on, give me something. Wow. I know that Mars will have a anomaly on it. There we go, finally. Ooh. Our leader is a space miner, which means 25% cheaper. Oh, and the influence increase, actually quite nice in the early game too. So, cheaper mining stations for now. Really nice to start off with something like that. Uranus also has credits. That's a credit to Uranus.
Anomaly detected.
I like these voices. This voice, really.
Construction complete.
Okay, do I want to grab the 2 credits right now? It is cheap and we are running low-ish. So we might as well do that straight away. I can only see Bernard's star though. I cannot see beyond it. A terraforming candidate. Now, something that they've added. Expansion planet. Expansion planner. Modifier terraforming candidate. They've added that. So if you pick 0%, because it is a terraformable planet, it will still show up. And it will be a 13 size if we do that. Though barren and devoid of life, this planet has water in frozen form and may once have been home to a thriving ecosystem. With the right technology, it could be terraformed into a habitable world.
Construction complete.
I'm selecting the wrong one. Okay, now we have a tradition available. For us, this is the same. For special empires like fanatical purifiers, they don't need diplomacy, so they get, I think, purity. There are some that have been changed out for others. Now also, there has been some balancing going on through this. So when harmony, instead of the happiness at the start, you get it at the end, and you get pop growth speed at the start instead. Leader lifespan the same, negative impact is the same, unrest reduced by 20% rather than just a flat minus 20. Also really good change. Well, defense for the rest of that is the same. Now prosperity, very important. The same with discovery, very important for everyone here. It is no longer cheaper building of stations as in adoption. That's been removed completely. So prosperity nor discovery now has that at the start. Actually, discovery now has the anomaly fail risk reduced and the anomaly discovery chance straight up, which is really good. So other than that, they've added like upkeep. They've added build speed for ships and buildings in prosperity as well. The other things are the same. They've also increased the cost of the private colony ship because it was so much cheaper in credits than it was in minerals that it's a little bit... It needed a balance change. So discovery, survey speed increase and science ship combat evasion has been increased. That's the same. That's the same. Leader experience gain instead of leader straight up level. So that's also quite nice. Assist research now also changed. Now also produces 1 unity per science skill level. Researching uplink miniaturization increases this to 2 unity per skill level, rather than the happiness that provided. And the finisher is still 10% research speed. So diplomacy has also been some changes, I think. Actually, no, it seems to be roughly... Yeah, it actually is completely the same, it seems. Well, diplomatic influence costs, that might have been changed. So that it's only half price to get... but no, I think that's the same. I think domination hasn't really had any real changes. Governor level cap increased instead of governor level. Income from tributaries 50%. I think they changed some numbers here, but other than that, it seems to be mostly the same. Supremacy, border range, and fire rate is the same. Ship speed, naval, yes, that's the same. This added admiral level cap instead of just admiral level, so that's also roughly the same. And expansion, colony development speed increased by 100% as an opener. Capital buildings produce more. Unity is the same. Tradition cost by number of colonies is reduced by 20% instead of 33. Straight up nerf, sadly. New colonies start with 1 additional pop. Yeah, that's there. So they moved that 3 down. Frontiers of our star nations are being pushed ever forwards. That's frontier outpost. Half the distance is for colonizing a frontier outpost. For the influence cost, so as the galactic ambitions is the same. Everything else is the same in expansion. Well, I'm gonna go with Discovery still, because I still like Planetary Survey Corps. The change to research stations not being cheaper is but the survey speed will actually help, makes it faster going around as well. So now we need 95, so 19 months we'll have it in the next one. Anyway, let's continue. Two more and then we're done here in Seoul. A very minor system actually in hindsight. Let's go to Barnard Star. It's still size 11 though. I think they might have changed what types of planets spawn near you though. Because you always had the habitability issues. They forced you. Oh right. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna build the Ptolemy science ship class. Now the thing is, it used to be that because of the habitability, that's been changed to be minimum of 20% and such. That you needed some planets of your own type nearby to actually make it useful to colonize in the early game. Now, though, with the habitability changes, it's not necessary anymore. Also, they changed frickin'... they changed that... failure risk is never lower than 5%. I really hate that. I hate that so much I started to cough really badly. No, it's... balance-wise, it's good, because I always waited for planetary animalia. The United Nations of Earth is abuzz with news of the alien life found by the USS Copernicus. Fitting to name the first interstellar exploration vehicle the Copernicus. Who basically was one of the first who said, hey,
complete.
We're not round, we're not a flat surface over here. Now we have the Tereshkova. I feel like that should now be the Galilei. Oh, meticulous. He says Galileo. Sorry, I just have to. You can go to Procyon. It's only 30%.
Survey complete.
Wow, really? What a massively weak system. Here we go. Oh, knots? I think that's it. If you haven't... it's potentially habitable. That's why it's orange, because you haven't surveyed it yet. That's so good, because you could always tell if a planet would be habitable, because it was always green, yellow, or red. How good the habitability was for your species. I think they might have added that on purpose because of that. Which is good, because that's how I always cheated my way through that. Like, there's no use going to check out what this planet holds because it's red anyway. And you could always see, okay, this is a continental, but it's still yellow, even though my species likes continental, so it has a negative anomaly on it. Could always tell. Apparently they decided to fix stuff like that. You know what, go to Saturn. Once you're done growing, you do take a lot longer, yeah. Slow breeders, minus 20%. I think the first one I want to clear out is the one with more minerals. That is actually a really nice planet. Metharian Stone, Xenozu. 2-2, 2-2. Oh, right, yeah, so... Okay, habitability is a bit down, but still 80%. So yeah, what they did also add is the fact that Continentals are not only geared towards food and society research, it's also geared towards double deposits. Which makes it hard for certain buildings to be built, but still, then again. 100 to colonize. Oh yeah, they increased the base cost to colonize. And the base cost for colony ships. Oh my god. 500 now? Well, to be fair, they also give you a base increase in minerals.
Complete.
But still. That's mean. That's really mean.
Tile cleared.
Continental 21, even better. Yeah, definitely to boldly go. I think we found another expansion point.
Survey complete.
It's a great start, actually. Lots of minerals in Procyon. Hello, Tropical World 14. We will have enough directly controlled systems, though. We are egalitarian xenophile, right? Yeah.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Wait, how is that not considered inside our borders? That's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
Anomaly detected.
5% is the minimum we can have, so yeah, we're just gonna research it already.
Survey complete.
Okay, let's have a look at this planet in series, 90%. So yeah, some good values, definitely. The 3 is nice, too. No changes here, it's also 100, so... It doesn't matter which one we get first, really. When it comes to the influence cost. Yeah, we're so close now, I'm gonna save up a little bit. Oh, it's now green! It's no longer yellow if it's capped as green. Abandoned cargo pod, free money. I'll take it. Also, survey now goes a lot faster regardless. Weeks after the USS Galileo's latest fruitful exploration survey, human xenologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takings on the findings on Spearm 2. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields. It's just a little bit of, what you call it? Good question. What do you call it again? A little bit of lore. It's not very important. Oh, well. A tropical world. Lots of food, lots of things. Definitely 3 systems I already want to colonize.
Detected.
5% is the minimum. Habitable World Survey, a commendable initiative. It always is. Also, do we go Alpha? Of course we go for Alpha Centauri first, out of RP purposes, you know. Why should we go anywhere else? That tile is pretty damn... It gets you the bonus, but... I don't want these 2 tiles at all. So here's some more food. So I'm gonna build it here. New Jamestown, that's actually a good name for that. Oh, I like Dawn as well. But that is exactly the name that I actually wanted to go and type in. Terra Nova. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I will see you guys later.